Ever wonder what's really going on inside your head? Today, we're diving deep to uncover two secret systems that are running your life whether you know it or not. And we're going to start with a quick brain teaser to see them in action.
Okay, get ready. A bat and a ball cost $1.10 in total. The bat is exactly $1 more than the ball. So how much does the ball cost? Don't overthink it, just go with the very first number that pops into your head. You got it?
If you're like pretty much everyone else, your brain probably jumped to a really quick, really intuitive answer, 10 cents. It feels right, doesn't it? The math seems so simple. But hold on a second.
The correct answer is actually 5 cents. Think about it for a second. If the ball is 5 cents and the bat is $1 more than that, the bat is $1.05. Add those two together and you get $1.10. So, why was our first guess wrong?
That little puzzle wasn't just a riddle. It was a perfect demonstration of a Nobel Prize-winning idea from Daniel Kahneman. You have two completely different ways of thinking, and you literally just felt them clash inside your own head.
So let's meet the stars of the show. The easiest way to think about them is like two characters in your mind. You've got your instant gut reaction autopilot, and then you've got your careful, deliberate co-pilot. Kahneman calls them System 1 and System 2. System 1 is our autopilot. It is fast, unconscious, and totally effortless. It's your gut feeling. System 2 is our co-pilot, and it's the complete opposite. It's slow, it's deliberate, and man, it takes real mental work. It's your rational mind. One jumps to conclusions, the other one actually stops to do the math.
So, which system do you think runs the show? We all like to think our rational co-pilot is in charge, but here's the staggering reality. Your autopilot, your System 1, makes about 95% of your daily decisions. 95%. It's running almost everything in the background.
But as we saw with the bat and ball, that super fast autopilot has some pretty big blind spots. So let's run through a few more quick-fire examples to see just how easily your intuition can be tricked.
Okay, take a listen to this. All roses are flowers. Some flowers wilt quickly. Therefore, some roses wilt quickly. Does that sound logical? To your System 1, it probably does. It feels right. But if you engage System 2, your co-pilot, you might spot the flaw. The roses we know about might not be the same flowers that happen to wilt quickly. The conclusion doesn't actually follow. It's another classic mental trap.
Here's another great one. 5 machines take 5 minutes to make 5 devices. So, how long would it take 100 machines to make 100 devices? What does your gut scream? 100 minutes, right? System 1 sees a pattern and just runs with it. But if you engage your logical System 2, you realize that each machine takes 5 minutes to make one device, so 100 machines can make 100 devices all at the same time, in just 5 minutes.
Our intuition really struggles with this kind of thing. A patch of lilies doubles every day, covering a whole lake in 48 days. So when is the lake half full? The quick System 1 guess is 24 days, half the time, right? But because it doubles every day, the lake must have been half full just the day before it was completely full. The correct answer is day 47.
This last one is an illusion that reveals a flaw you can't even unsee. It's the famous Miller-Lyer illusion. Which of these horizontal lines is longer? I mean, your autopilot, your System 1 is absolutely insisting it's the bottom one, but they're identical. And here's the crazy part. Even now that your System 2 knows they're the same length, your System 1 cannot see it correctly. Your intuition is just stubbornly wrong.
So these aren't just clever puzzles. This whole dynamic between the autopilot and the co-pilot, it governs pretty much everything we do. Let's see how it actually plays out in the real world.
Your autopilot, your System 1, is always on. It's what lets you complete the phrase bread and butter. It's how you recognize a friend's voice instantly, or answer 2 plus 2. It's that gut feeling you get about somebody, or how you can drive on an empty road without thinking about every single turn. It's effortless, and it's absolutely essential.
But then there are times you've got to call in the co-pilot.
System 2 is what you use when you brace for the start of a race, or when you're consciously comparing two different products to find the best value. Filling out a tax form, that's all System 2. Parking in a really tight space, checking a complex argument, all of these things require focus, control, and mental energy. Your brain doesn't like doing it,
because it's hard work.
And this is why understanding these two systems is so critical. The classic idea of a perfectly rational person, what economists called Homo economicus, well, that's a pure System 2 thinker. But in the real world, even in really high-stakes situations like investing our money, our decisions are overwhelmingly driven by our fast, emotional, and sometimes pretty flawed System 1.
So the main takeaway here isn't that System 1 is bad and System 2 is good. Not at all. You couldn't even function without your autopilot. The real power comes from awareness. It's about recognizing when the stakes are high and consciously telling your thoughtful co-pilot, okay, your turn to take the controls.
And that just leaves us with one final thought. Now that you know all about your two systems, which one are you using right now to think about this very question? Is your reaction fast and intuitive, or are you slowing down and deliberately processing it all? The answer kind of reveals just how deep this all goes. Thanks for joining this explainer.